Seth, it is so great to have you here today. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to talk to you about this great topic.
How do you think AI and Gen AI help us shape P&G strategies moving forward? Where do you think we must be playing?
No, Mindy, it's a great question. As I joined P&G, one of the things that I have been so incredibly impressed with has been P&G's maniacal focus of trying to understand the consumer and customer as best as it's able. And from that, and we know about the 5 vectors of superiority and everything around trying to have an integrated growth strategy to drive for success. But to be clear, I don't think AI replaces the human in the middle of trying to have that understanding. Now, where does AI come in? Well, I think what AI can do for us is to help us in ways that we maybe in the past didn't realize we could actually synthesize. So when you think about things like the vast amount of touch points we have with consumers, that data today often has to be analyzed person by person by person. Generative AI can help us.
We have a pain point today. The pain point is, where is the data? And how do we get that data into a dashboard that is accessible to anybody who wants to see it, whether you're visiting the region or you're on the business? When you think about the scattered places all of the data is today, how do you see that coming together to be easy to find and easy to use?
Data democratization. Really fancy word. What does that mean? It basically means in the old way of how we were thinking about CDL, the majority of the data was being curated out of the center, which was good. We were getting information in. As we start to now embark on more wider use cases that go across the value chain. What do I mean by that? Use cases that go from consumer to sales to distribution to supply. Those types of use cases may have data that's trapped that the center teams don't even have visibility to yet. So we're working on tooling to allow this decentralization of data ingestion so that that data can then start to become resident together so that we can start to create these insights that you're describing.
We hear a lot about leveraging AI for productivity. How do you specifically think about it in this space?
In today's world, you could argue people are spending a percentage of their time, whether it be a high percentage or a low percentage, doing what I would call non-value added tasks. Like if you think about like a salesperson walking into a grocery store and taking an inventory of what's on the shelf, maybe AI could help you with that. If you think about things like out of stock or OSA type of compliance issues, again, AI can help you with that so that as a person in that store, you don't have to spend your time starting to think and accumulate all kinds of information, but rather spend your time on the insight. There's a great tool that we've deployed in some parts of the world. This tool allows you to walk in a store and identify opportunities, and those opportunities are coming from many different sources, right? One might be, hey, your same store down the street is outselling you in this SKU by X. Why? And so it allows the individual to look at that, interpret that insight, and present it to hopefully create a winning proposition for that store and for us as well as we look to sell more products. It's a great, great opportunity.